All right, here is Salim Valji, our Calgary bureau chief, ringside at the Saddle Dome. Great to see you, buddy. Battle of Alberta now tied at 1 game apiece this season. In your opinion, Salim, what was the TSN turning point on Sunday night?
Well, Jay, I look to this ice and the third period, and Martin Pospisil taking an offensive zone penalty. And you talked, Jay, about the poor start the Calgary Flames had. I actually think they played really well at 5-on-5, but Pospisil's shown a tendency to take ill-timed offensive zone penalties. The Edmonton Oilers scored soon after, and they would not trail the rest of the game. And after the game, Jay, you could tell Ryan Huska, the head coach, he was biting his tongue a little bit. He's not like Daryl Sutter, where he calls players out frequently, but he was pretty pissed off at Pospisil and another offensive zone penalty. The second one that essentially has been in the third period by Pospisil and cost them a game. So you could tell head coach Ryan Huska was really upset at Pospisil afterward. And you got to remember, Jay, that Pospisil started this season as Jonathan Huberdeau's center. The organization believes in him. He's a great story, but those penalties and that aggression in the offensive zone, that's starting to hurt him, and it's something that they'll have to figure out because he is an important part of this group. But that's now 2 games, Jay, where he's taken those penalties. It's helped cost the team the game, and you can tell that the head coach is quite frustrated at that.
And is that your biggest takeaway from the loss, or the fact, as you said, Salim, that this team actually did play quite well 5-on-5? What's your biggest takeaway from Calgary's loss on Sunday night?
I'll go more positive on that, Jay, and I think they're actually really good at 5-on-5, and they showed it again today. And it's not just Edmonton, Jay, it's Carolina. They won over New Jersey. They hung tight with a really good Winnipeg Jets squad just a few days ago. So, Jay, my biggest takeaway is that, McDavid or not, this Edmonton squad is really good. It has designs on another Stanley Cup run. But the Calgary Flames controlled the pace of play for the vast majority of the game. After their poor start, you could tell that shift by shift, they were outworking the Edmonton Oilers. They were skating faster. They were getting to more loose pucks. And the Calgary Flames, I thought, played a really good game. It was just a self-inflicted wound by Pospisil near the end that cost them. But to me, Jay, the biggest takeaway, not just from today, but the past few games, is that whether it's Carolina or New Jersey or Edmonton or another team that has a star like a Leon Draisaitl or a Jack Hughes, this Calgary Flames team is better than a lot of people realize, especially at 5-on-5. They've got some stuff to clean up, as we talked about, but they can hang with the best teams in the league, and you saw an example of that here again. And retool, rebuild, whatever you want to call it, they are a very good team at 5-on-5 early on this season, and they're showing us night in and night out. They just have to figure out those self-inflicted wounds.
The third installment of the Battle of Alberta this season. We got to wait all the way till March the 29th for that one. Hopefully we can talk to this guy sooner than that. This is Salim Valji. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.